Rangers have issued for the third time actually 3 million shares again, and that's been taken up. It's a strange situation that obviously, I mean, John Bennett will have a strategy. I think financially he'll certainly be looking and saying to himself, I think the key for Rangers this summer is investment, Ruffy. I think that's the biggest job at Ibrox for John Bennett, is quite simply to look and say, okay, Douglas Park's done his part in that remit of stop 10 in a row. Europa League was a bonus, Scottish Cup, nice to win it. But I think John Bennett's job is undoubtedly to look and say, surely there needs to be investment from somewhere, rather than Michael Beale working on a tight budget and hoping that every one of his signings hits the ground running.
Yeah, well, that looks as if, you know, the shares being made available are being made available to people who have loans, and maybe they're turning that in, you know, to whatever you call it, and you know, it means that these people are not getting their money back.
Yeah,
they're getting shares.
They're getting more shares.
They're getting shares. So
it's 25 pence a share.
So what's happening is that instead of just pick a figure, instead of getting repaying £7 million worth of loans, what they're doing is saying to these people, look, could you turn it into shares, and that's the value that you're getting.
Yeah.
And if the Rangers supporters will probably do that, which means you'll get money in the bank that the manager can use to actually go and get players.
Yeah, and it's a big summer for them.
It certainly is. You know,
look at the players.
We're all going to start. Yeah.
Morelos, Davis, McGregor, Helander. Don't think Helander will be back anywhere soon. Arfield, Tillman might go back to Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Would they spend $5 million on him? We've debated all this ad nauseum. We're about to find out very shortly at the end of this next month.
Yeah, we certainly are, and I'm sure the Rangers supporters have their ideas of who they want to stay and who they want to go. Everybody will have a case. Everybody will. I think the disappointing thing for the Rangers supporters are the ones that are complaining are the money that the club's lost with Morelos and Kent. You know, we had them up at, I don't know what the highest figure we had for Morelos, we up at 15. And then there's say 10 for Kent. £25 million have just walked out the door. You know, if they had been handled a lot better, you know, and took the value of the word when they were, particularly Morelos was scoring goals for fun in Europe, you know, that's an awful lot of money for a club. Yeah,
it doesn't really matter about this overall share issue, because the key point for me, Tam, in getting Rangers money and enough money for Michael Beale to do what he wants to do to transform the side, it's the fans. The fans always bail out Rangers, and the season ticket money will be oh so important to that.
Yeah, it will be. Listen, with the obviously season tickets, you know, 50,000 there, you know, it's a lot of money going into the coffers. But Rangers' recruitment this summer's got to be very good. I think he's going to sign 7 or 8 players. I think he's talking today in the press saying he's 5 players away from where he wants to be. I think he's maybe a few more than that, Peter. I think he's maybe a few more than that. I think that, you know, you mentioned the guys there that are out of contract, you know, and you're struggling to see any of them would play every week for Rangers. You know, Ballyboy Tillman, who when he's hot, he's very, very good. $5 million is a lot of money for Rangers. When you're trying to raise money and you think $5 million, you have got to be absolute top notch. You've got to be the best player in the team at Rangers for £5 million. So I think he's got a big summer ahead, and Rangers need to spend. They need to spend money. Now, whether that's raising money with shares or fans or whatever, he needs a big budget, because I think Celtic will strengthen. I think Celtic, Ange Postecoglou, think there's 2 or 3 positions where we can get better.
Yeah.
And that's a frightening thought when you look at what they've done this season in terms of domestically. If they can get strengthened in 3 or 4 positions, you think, well, who's going to beat them next season?
He's already, and as I mentioned to you yesterday on the show, he's already looking at making sure that whoever walks out the door, whoever's coming in, is making them stronger. And for anyone who thinks that they are not going to sign 2 or 3 players, and quickly and early, because that is the way he goes about his business now. For Rangers, for me, Ruffy, I think the whole spine of the team needs to be bought.